We're seeing about 1 million victims of identity theft every 30 days in the United States.
It's not going to go away. It's only getting worse and worse.
Most of them find out about it when it's too late.
Small businesses are a great target for criminals, and they've figured this out.
What we see happening is cyber criminals going after smaller companies 6 out of 10 times.
It's the biggest crime spree in the history of America.
Hi, I'm Steve Strauss, author of the Small Business Bible, senior USA Today small business columnist, and CEO of the website, The Self-Employed. And this is Cybersecurity for Small Business, the series where we help you protect your business. Brought to you by Intel Security. Today I'll be chatting with Todd Shipley, a retired detective from the Reno Police Department, author of the book Investigating Internet Crime, and president of Vera Software. Now, one of the things we're hearing a lot of is that small businesses are increasingly becoming victims of cybercrime, that the bad guys are pointing towards small business and trying to take advantage of small business. Is that true? And if it is, why is that?
Sure, that's super true, because larger businesses have the resources to prevent the crime. And what criminals are finding out is that small businesses can't spend the money, don't have the understanding, don't understand where to go and who to ask for assistance in dealing with this kind of crime.
So who should they ask, and what should they do? How would a small business prevent becoming a victim of cybercrime?
Sure, I mean there's a couple of things that I think the small businesses need to look at. They need to find a resource locally wherever they're at that they can trust.
You know, one of the things I love about what you said is that there are times when the small business person just needs to go out and get expert help. And maybe this is one of those areas where you hire a doctor when you get sick, and you hire a lawyer if you're in legal trouble, and you hire an IT security person if you need to take it seriously sometimes, right?
Well, and that's definitely true. I think they need to look at, like I said, those resources that are there and available to them wherever they're at. Find somebody that actually has the knowledge. Getting the college kid may have been a good resource when you start, or somebody's brother's son that understands computers, but when you're connected today to the internet and the problems associated with criminals using those resources to attack small business, you can't afford anymore to not expend the resources, the money necessary to protect the company, even if it's a small company. What the business needs to understand is that they're at some point going to be a victim. It's not if anymore, it's when. And part of the problem is we don't understand really the magnitude of cybercrime today. There's so much of it. There's a lot of people out there that don't know that they've been compromised, and that's a huge problem for small business and individuals.
We throw some of these terms out so easy, and people may not know that some of the things they're talking about. So when
Sure.
you say phishing, which is P-F-I-S-H-I-N-G, can you explain what phishing is?
Sure, and it's an attempt by somebody to send a victim an email that can either have code in the email itself that can compromise the computer, or it'll have a link that can send them to someplace else that may have a compromising code that will reveal information from their computer.
So like key logging software?
It could potentially, or in most cases, a lot of times it'll look like that Wells Fargo or your Bank of America email saying, hey, you've got a problem, can you click on this link? And it goes to a site that is not truly that banking institution, but the bad guys, and when you log in, they collect your information, and then they're able to log into your account and steal all your money.
You mentioned a couple things people can do. Get the right software, get some IT help, be vigilant.
Be vigilant.
Great. Thank you so much for being here today.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.